Good evening, everybody. No headphones today, but I wanted to come on here and make a video because there's been a lot of questions and just a lot of people asking how to get started in general. And I put these graphs on the screen right here because as you can see on the left is Robinhood. That is just solely just holding my crypto. And then you have on the right where it's my Vanguard account, and that one has basically my Roth IRA, and it has my brokerage account of just normal trading and investing. Now, if you want something that's going to give you the most safest returns ever, and you want to set it and forget it, you don't want to mess around with individual stocks, you don't want to do any of that stuff, and you just want to grow your account just like this mark right here, you're going to want to probably go with an index fund. And this index fund that I have is called VT-SAX. So if you don't know the stock, if you don't know how it works, it's basically an SP 500 that tracks top 500 companies, and it basically will drop. So say, when I say drop, let me give you an example. So there's 500 companies. Say that 500's company all the way at the bottom is not doing so good. In the next rotation, it will take the next market or the next stock that's up there. So it's always changing. It's always going in. And mainly you always see like Nvidia, Apple, Intel, all those big companies in there. But if you want a stock that you're just going to want to invest $50 every month, $100 every month, $200 every month, VT-SAX is the way to go, or VFIX. There's definitely way more than just the two that I'm mentioning. The only reason why I'm saying those two stocks is because basically all the research I've done, I've seen where VT-SAX is always like the number one top one that comes up. But there is a downside. If you do, like, say you want to go buy into VT-SAX right now, the one thing I will have to say is you need a 3K buy-in. So not a lot of people have 3K in their savings account. Not, they don't have it. But the cool thing is for Vanguard is that you can have automatic investments. So every time you get paid, it'll just go into your money market account. So say it takes you freaking a long 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. That $50 or a paycheck that you're doing is $100. So $1,200 every year until you get to that 3K buy-in. That's when you can finally buy into VT-SAX. Once when you get into there, then now you could take that $50 that you were putting in your money market account and it goes straight into VT-SAX, and you can buy partial buys. So you could just keep dumping money in it. It doesn't matter. Once when you have that 3K buy-in, you're set, you're golden. So since we got that out of the way, I want to talk about where a lot of people really talk about how they don't know where to start after or don't know where to start in general. So I'm gonna go full face cam right here because I wanna talk to you about that. If I were to start right now, I had to start all over. 25 years old, start all over. What I would do is I would dial in my whole paycheck for at least 2 months, 3 months, figure out what's the playroom, feel about what I can do, how much can I risk, and basically this is where you have to do your homework. Nobody's going to tell you what to do unless you're a millionaire, then they'll just take your money and do whatever. But what you have to do here is you got to dial in how much can you risk. So for example, say I'm bringing in $1,500 every 2 weeks. My rent is $1,200. Or my rent is, well, if your rent is $1,200, you're doing something wrong, first of all. But if you're getting paid $1,500, say your rent is $800, right? So let's bring up the calculator. I'm gonna be typing, but I'm still going full face cam. So we're starting with 1,500, right? Let's minus off that bill of $800. So you have $700 to play with. A lot of people, they have a big car payment. And I'm talking to some of people out there, is that the big car payment, that car that you have that you're paying $500-600 a month on, you don't need it. You can go pick up a cheap used car, Toyota or Honda, that has like 50 or 60,000 miles, and get it for 13K, 12K. I live in California, Los Angeles County, and I can find a good 2017 or a 2014 Toyota Camry with 60,000 miles on it for like $12,000 or $14,000. Why? How do I know that? Because I'm a big car person and I watch the market. So you don't need to go get that brand new BMW. You don't need to go get that brand new Honda. I started out with a 1995 Monte Carlo for $400, and I drove it for 4 years. Yeah. So for you, say you got a car payment and it's $200, okay? So you're left with basically $600 a month. That's what, or $600 a check, right? So now you got to factor in your food, maybe your phone bill and stuff like that. So your phone bill, of course, yes, you have to take care of that. You have to take care of your like internet. It's necessity. You have to take care of that, electricity, water. So I'm just gonna take off a good $300 off your 600. So you're left with $300 off your paycheck. Now, all of your bills are done for the month, right? All of your bills are done. So you can add another $1,500 to this check. You have $1,800. Now, yes, I am missing gas. I am missing your groceries and stuff. So, like I said, we can mine and we could take off. Let's take off another, let's take off another $400 because the market is crazy right now. So, $1,800 minus the 400, you're at $1,400 that you're left with. So, that right there you have plenty enough to invest into the market. And no, I'm not saying you have to invest your whole check. But if you're getting paid $1,500 right now, and you times that by the 20% rule that I told you, 20%, that's $300 a check you need to be investing to get that 50, 30, 20 method. If you can't do 20%, 10% can be good. 5% can be good, 15% can be good. You don't have to do the 20%. The only thing is you are just going to be at a slower start than others. So my way, how I live is I get paid 3 months. Well, not paid 3 months. I get paid. I see how everything goes for 3 months. And then ever since I started back when I was 18, I basically always took out 20% of my check and put it into the market. 20% of my check, put it in the market. As I upgraded my jobs, when I got into my internship, when I got into another internship, then when I finally got my engineering job, 20% automatically take out, 20% all the way take out. So you just increase it as you go. So you're used to that money never being part of you. So that's what I try to tell people. And once when you get used to that, then you're like, oh, okay, I can do this, and this is a lot easier. And then you can finally figure out your finances. You can put more in. You can put more in. So if I were you, and if I was starting out right now, I would ride the boat for 3 months, see where I'm spending a lot in, see where I can come back in, see where I can live below the means, and stuff like that. The one thing that I think kills a lot of people in the market right now is that car payment. That car payment is what kills so much people. And if you can live lower than your means, you definitely can do the whole market and you can invest in. I say this that you could save your money all day long, but when you invest it, it's just like savings. If you do an index fund, if you go crypto, you do that. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different video. But I was thinking about that today when I was eating dinner of what happens if I had to start from square one. That's what I would do. I would do 3 months, see where I could cut back on, see where I can spend less on, and see where I can live down lower. And then I would start putting into the market, start putting in more and more and more. When I get comfortable, more and more and more. Then I would start trying to look at investments, and that's not just with the market, that's with your skills. Learn a new skill set, that aka being a YouTube, doing a TikTok, doing car stuff, making just side money. Just it's stuff like that. Go out, expand your skill set. If you're young, definitely go out there, explore so much stuff, and basically get exposed as much as possible. So I just wanted to get on here. It's already a 10-minute video. I try not to make these really long because people don't really watch a lot. but people that are out there that are really trying to dial in and figure this stuff out, uh, they would watch it. So I appreciate you. If you stayed all the way to the end, leave a like, comment what kind of questions you have. I'm here to help guide you. I'm here to give you guys questions, to give you guys like a backbone of how to get started. I'm not somebody that keeps these answers from you. I want everybody to thrive. So, like I say in all my other videos, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Just do it. Start going. Start learning new skills. Figure out where your money is going. Make a chart. And once when you figure out that little money of where that little tiny 50 bucks, 60 bucks is going, and you can cut that out for a couple months, you'll know that you could do it. And then you feel way, way more comfortable. So I'm almost at 11 minutes. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.